freaked out for a minute. No, I definitely got him saying who won. Sorry if I yell in anybody's ear.
I really never expected it to actually happen, but Bo, my wonderful resource teacher that I work with, kept saying, "You are to do this. You're taking this. You write a speech. You got this." Guess what, Bo? Thank you so much, Dr. Alana, and the entire Chamber of Commerce Committee for choosing me to be this year's Teacher of the Year. I thank you for all your leadership in the community and all of your kindness you've shown me in the journey to get here. I've enjoyed every moment on this journey, from some of you coming into my classroom to watch me teach, to you surprising me with flowers, and to all the informative and fun emails we exchanged. And especially that 8-panel interview. That was loads of fun. You are amazing people, and I am so glad I got to know you through all this process. Over the last 15 years, I've been given the gift from God to be the best teacher I could possibly be. He has always inspired me to reach children at just the right moment. And without my faith, I truly would not be here today. He's also given me the best husband and boys a girl could ask for. He even gave me Kate for the last 3.5 years, who's been enjoying our Merrill madness. And when I come home with something new to try, or I work late on a project, or I sign them up for some event at Smyrna Park, they're always willing to be a part of the craziness. They might grumble a bit, but they come and support me and love me no matter what. They are true blessings in my life, and I can't imagine my life without them. And as you heard why my name was called, he also gave me a wonderful family who always has been there supporting me through my entire life. This group of people would jump in front of a bus for me if I asked them to. They'd wear a costume, they'd come in to read to my kiddos, and they'll judge science fair projects, even if they don't like science. There isn't a task I can't ask them to be a part of that they won't smile and just jump right in, supporting me all the way. And as you heard, they've always been my biggest cheerleaders. No matter what, there isn't a day doesn't go by that I don't thank the Lord for placing me in the middle of such a wonderful group. And along with my family at home, he gave me the best school family ever. Starting with my principal, Lynn Beers, who since the first day she met me, she has always given me room to be me. She's always encouraged me to continue with my zany way of teaching, reaching children no matter what, no matter how loud the singing was, how zany the costume was, or how chaotic the room looked. And believe me, it can get a little chaotic. Without her support, I wouldn't be where I am today. And you may think that you have the best school family in Arnold County, but I'm here to tell you, I do. I absolutely have the best one ever. My Smyrna Park family is the biggest blessing in my work life. My teammates, my coworkers, my resource team, my cultural arts team, these people are my partners in crime. They, day in and day out, they'll be coming to their classroom and do anything I ask them to do. I can walk in and say, "Can you help me with this? Or can you show up at 7:15 in the morning and do sequence with me?" And they will always say, "Yes, sure, Jenny, whatever you want to do." And I love them no matter what. Their love for children shine in all they do. They're always looking for new ways to reach and new ways to bring learning to life. Now, I know there's a million other people I could possibly thank, and I'm sorry if I forgot you, but let me just take you a moment and tell you a story of how I became the teacher I am today. It's a story that always sticks in my mind when I feel like I can't take one more initiative, one more change in curriculum, one more form to fill out, or one more piece of data to log. It's a story that reminds me that relationships with our students is truly the important part of our job. You see, when I was in high school, I met a teacher in 9th grade who brought English to life in a way that was inspiring and fun. He loved Superman, and his room was something to behold. I mean, this man's license plate said Kent on it. He was a teacher that taught out of the box a bit and knew all his students inside and out. I remember he told my mom when I was a freshman that I was, well, social. And if you know me, he's right. I think his words were something like, "She'd talk to a rock if she could." I got moved a lot that freshman year. The time went on, and as I knew this teacher for the next 4 years, he found ways to reach me. He spent time getting to know me, getting to know how I thought, how I felt, how much I loved taking on challenges. He encouraged me to really dive into Shakespeare, and he made me think in ways I didn't even know I could. He gave me jobs like being an editor of a section of the school newspaper, and he listened to me when I needed someone to, even when he didn't have time to spare. His senior year, I worked with him as an independent study student, and he nicknamed me Jen the Robot Tyler. It was because of how hard I worked at things, but there's a lot to do that year. He told me that year I could do anything I set my mind to, and I believed him heart and soul. He ignited a fire in my belly for teaching that never ever went out. It's because of him I wanted to reach others. I take the time to get to know each and one of my students because I know how special they are inside and out, because he made me feel that way. I want to inspire students the way he inspired me. And to this day, this man still inspires me. We have kept in touch over the last 20 years, and he's even here tonight. Inside of me that led to this amazing journey in my life. So as we all journey in this world of teaching, let's use the gifts we are given. Let's start a fire in our students. As we look out in our classrooms and we see those students' eyes meet ours, I encourage you, forget about the standardized testing for a minute. Forget about the data. Forget about the SLOs. You know you love them, but forget about them. Forget about the politics. Get back to the heart of why you became a teacher to begin with. Look into your students' eyes, take a moment to listen when you feel like you don't even have a moment to spare. Find the gifts inside of them and bring them out day in and day out. Become that teacher who builds a relationship like no other. Be their match that ignites their flame. They may not remember everything you taught them. They may not remember what you did in math or science or even technology computer lab. They will have no idea, but they will remember you took the time, you listened, you cared. These students are our future. Let's work together to build with students who feel cherished, inspired, and ready to take on the world. Thank you.